Think you know the Brooks Ghost? Think again. Introducing the all-new, better-than-ever Ghost 16. Now with nitrogen-infused cushioning for lightweight, supreme softness that feels good every step, every street, every single day. So go ahead, take your daily joyride in the all-new nitrogen-infused Ghost 16. It'll turn your everyday miles into everyday endorphins. Let's run there. Head to brooksrunning.com to learn more.
The thing that I fought tooth and nail to bring my son into is Dungeons and Dragons. That is the ultimate solution to parenthood.
I'm Alexis Ohanian. In my podcast, Business Dad, I'm hoping to open up the conversation about balancing careers and family. I talked to Rainn Wilson. I wanted to learn more about Rainn's advice to play D&D with your kids. Business Dad is available now, so be sure to listen and subscribe wherever you get your podcasts.
And now, stop me if you've heard this before on the Toddcast podcast.
The first time you saw Canadian Olympic snowboarder Mercedes Nicoll on the world stage was at the World Cup in December 99. It was in Whistler, halfpipe, and the snowboard cross. A few years later, in 2002, she won the bronze at the World Cup. In total, Mercedes has won 8 World Cup medals, is a 5-time Canadian national champion, was named to Canada's Olympic team for a 4th time in 2018. Mercedes has a great little podcast as well called Dropping In. Super conversational, always good guests, great questions, has really nice flow. And when Mercedes was a guest, she talked about binge watching The Crown and The Mandalorian, seeing Nickelback at a bowling alley in Whistler back in the day. She talked about Meatloaf's Bat Outta Hell album, her social media presence. We got into legalized marijuana and superpowers, her first time on the World Cup podium, and you won't believe what happened. And stop me if you've heard this before. Mercedes talked about always being an adrenaline junkie and then some.
For sure. And I'm very competitive.
Love it. Still, even present day. I love it.
Oh, yeah. Like, you want to play, like, a game or cards?
Yeah.
Or tennis or any sports? I'm very competitive.
It's on. It's on. I love it.
Stop me if you've heard this before on the Toddcast podcast is powered by FKP MMA, Vancouver's #1 training destination at fkpmma.com.
Talmor, Sheshin Marachi. Talmor is my home. My family have worked the land for generations. My gran says the island does not belong to us, but we belong to the island. And we must be ready, for a great evil is coming, and death follows with it.
Listen and subscribe to the latest season of Undertow, The Harrowing, a Storyglass production presented by Realm, available wherever you get your podcasts.
Contained herein are the heresies of Radolf Burntwine, erstwhile monk turned traveling medical investigator. Join me as I uncover the blasphemous truth of a plague-ridden world, that ours is not a loving God, and we are not its favored children. The Heresies of Radolf Burntwine, coming January 2nd, wherever podcasts are available.